We are live. We are live. We are live. And I am late. Oh man, am I late. Very, very late, and I do apologize for that. Late. Yes. So, just to give you a reason, it's allergy season. Kiddo sick. Stuff like that. But either way, we're here. We are here. We've got lots of stuff to talk about today. We'll let people catch up. I know I'm late. You guys have probably been waiting. I've got one person on. We're back to using the phone, so I won't be able to see the thing come up. Now, what I really, really need to be able to get is a camera that works with my laptop so that I can see, like, have the laptop over here with the comments, or in front of me, rather. That way I can look like this. However we want to do it. But we are live. Somebody showed up and then left. Either way, that's okay. We'll wait for people to catch up with the fact that I'm actually here. I do apologize for being late. We're going to be talking about this today. We're going to be talking about the contents of this box. We're talking about this. So, we are here. I will have, like, the camera angle is still weird. I've got to figure this out for you guys so that we'll be able to see the table, or I can just hold it up. Because yesterday I was trying the two camera angle thing, and so I'm still in the high angle. So now you're only getting half of me, type of situation. Fantastic. We've got one like on the board. Somebody is here though, so that's awesome. There are two people here. Good deal. Good deal. We'll get started whenever anybody's ready. Normally we have a couple people on. We got 3 likes, but only 2 people watching. Michael P. He is here. I saw that you messaged Ragav. Fantastic. Hopefully that's how you pronounce your name. I do apologize. I always forget. But yes, what am I saying? Okay, so getting into stuff here. I've already been playing with this stuff because I did a hey. This is my late. Because you used the wrong your. That was possessive. Like, I possess. You know me. I perfected being late. That's me, right? That's my late. No. I do apologize for being late. As I said, I've been being up a little bit later than normal because I do have a sick kid. But that's okay. She's feeling better. So we're going to go through this mail that I've got in front of me here first. This is the magic kit that you can get from conjure.com. If you're interesting, we're all interesting. But if you're interested in doing magic and you want to get started with doing a magic kit, my recommendation, don't buy this, okay? This is what we're going to be reviewing on Monday, and then we're going to be doing the props out of it. And we're going to go over it to see whether or not I feel like you can use that stuff for live performances or just magic in general. But this stuff that's in here is, as Doug Kahn says, tried and tested by him for decades. So if you want to get into doing multiple types of magic, this is what you want to do. So big shout out to Doug. He sent me the DVD Built to Last by Doug Kahn, 2 DVD set for free, included with the box. Absolutely fantastic. So thank you, Doug. I had to look up what this word meant. It's layup, or something like that. It means gift. That's it. It means included as a bonus or gift. That's actually what the word means. I didn't know that, so I learned a new word. So thank you, Doug, for that as well. Absolutely fantastic. I will probably be. I gotta buy a DVD player because I don't have a DVD player. So we were already playing with the ropes. So that's. We will get into performing some of the stuff later that I've been working on. But so basically, you get these. I got the rope before. Hey, Sarah, how we doing? How we doing? I've been seeing your name pop up a lot lately, so I appreciate the support. So with the rope, I got the hoodie rope from Jay Sankey, and that was just like a little one that would fit in your hoodie, obviously, just like a shoestring type of thing. But it was organic, so you could actually use it for a lot of different things. Now this comes with these different ropes, which is a cotton rope, and they've got some nice quality to them. So I absolutely love that. So there's the ropes. We've got more sponge balls. What does it say here? Magic by Gosh. 1.5-inch sponge balls. The world's largest maker of magical polyfoam effects. So you get more sponge balls, which all of this stuff, just so you know, you have the option to purchase the DVDs on his website or to purchase the magic and stuff. But all of these, which I'm not going to show you, obviously, because I don't want to give away free stuff, but all of these have a tutorial that links to his website. So once you buy this product, he actually has tutorials on the website that you can watch to go along with the product. Now, the product itself cost me about $80. That was with shipping and everything included. But like I said, between the rope and the sponge balls, already you've got two solid things that you can go about doing. Then we have the Card Shark combo. It's about $25 on the website plus a little bit of shipping and stuff. It comes with the invisible deck, the stripper deck, and the Svengali deck. You're gonna get some very nice cards that you can also perform with. So if you're just a performer and you want gaff cards, you can perform all day with different routines. I mean, maybe not so much with the Svengali, but you can use the stripper deck all day and just know how to use it and stuff. But I've really been getting into the invisible deck. If you watched the video yesterday, I have a 40-minute video that I have to go through from Rise Magic because I bought an invisible deck from them, and then I also have videos that I have to go through from Doug. So plus there's a plethora of other things to look at. Invisible deck is a lot more intensive and a lot more fun than I originally gave it credit for. It's just fun. That's really, like, if you want to do other more complicated magic, you can, but the invisible deck does give you an opportunity to have fun with your magic, which is something obviously I really enjoy. I've got some other extra stuff in this box. For some reason, I think it fell. We got a thumb tip and we've got a silk. So this is a really good just opener or in the middle type of move. So you've got just a little subtle thing. It also comes with a wand. Got to have a magic wand. So thumb tip and silk, you can do a lot with that stuff. But here's your bread and butter right here. So you've got cups and balls, right? So anytime you're doing any sort of performance, cups and balls usually is like the key one that you want to go for. So you don't have to do that. I mean, I would say that the cups and balls is pretty decent, as far as the finale, but you could come up with a card trick for the finale or however you want to do it for your magic. But let's see here. Cups and balls, aluminum, professional quality, hand polished cups, hand knitted balls, online instructions. These special cups were created with the professional performer in mind. They are 50% heavier than standard aluminum cup sets. They have been hand polished or handcrafted. Sorry, gotta learn how to read here. And polished by professional cup designers. This cups and balls set is perfect for the professional as well as the beginner. See and feel the difference. So we'll get a close up on all these so you can see, like, this is the box that it comes in. My recommendation is to not keep it in the same box. But you get yourself a little thumb tip. I'm curious to see if this thumb tip is any different than the one that I have already in size. And then you got your silk. So that's going to be fun. We're going to start packing it back in the box here. Just for a second. It also came with another sticker. So I've got another sticker there. I might start putting those on my guitar. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Maybe I should build a collage or something with it. Got the magic wand. and we've got the sponge balls. I'm going to leave the rope out for now because I have been practicing with that one. So that's something that I do want to talk about later, just because I have been working with it a little bit. Now this, I put these in here to remind me. Let's look at the other side here. Okay, I bought the Metalux Bees. This is going to be the card review for the live. So we're going to review. So what I'm trying to do now with the lives is I'm trying to incorporate what we do throughout the week. We talk about toys, which we talked about the magic set, and then we talked about cards because we're going to do card reviews, and then we're going to do a little bit of magic theory so that we can open up the forum a little bit to see what you guys have been working on and maybe some stuff that you're interested in doing, as well as stuff that we might be buying in the future. And then we're going to talk about upcoming giveaways that we're going to try to do. We're not going to do like the big blowout giveaways that we did at the beginning of the year. I just sent all that stuff out. So you guys should be receiving that in the next couple of weeks. Absolutely fantastic. But we're gonna start doing smaller one-off giveaways every month. They might be physical giveaways or they might be digital ones. It just depends. That way, obviously, for sending stuff out, it'll be pretty quick and easy. So we've got this deck here. Basically, what happened was I bought 2 of them, and David just bought 1. And the story behind that is that like we've been talking about getting them for a while, and he said last night he's like, I was gonna get 2 of them, but something told me not to, right? So he ended up just getting the 1 because I had just bought 2 of them, 1 for me and 1 for him. But since he had already bought 1, I was sending stuff out in the mail, so I did end up putting the second one in for an extra gift for a Mr. Jason, because I sent some stuff out to him. So he's gonna have some Metalux Bees coming his way. So obviously, if he watches my channel and knows that he's gonna get that pack, I included letters with all of your stuff too. So I try to get a little fancy with it. So we're gonna open these up and take a look. David said they feel like bees, but there's a little bit extra to them. So let's see what they feel like here. Should get a garbage can closer to me here. This is my tool now. There we go. It's just a regular old seal on there, just the spade seal. We'll get a little closer for you here. Let me know if we're gonna do stuff with the table, but a lot of this stuff I can just I can use the table for my platform, but I can just show you up close like this. So this is a Metalux Bees. Like everything on it is foiled, which is absolutely amazing. Metalux Diamondback premium quality playing cards there. United States Playing Card Company on this side, and then on the bottom is not foiled. It says 2020, the United States Playing Card Company, all rights reserved, and all that other fancy stuff that's down there. This is the back design. That is absolutely fantastic. Let's see, it has it has like the bee stuff in there. Just the bee logo, all that. So what I was hoping for is that these would be gilded on the side, but it doesn't look like they are. But David said that you can kind of make it look gilded just by doing a little bit of a spread because of the back being gilded. Oh man, whew. Absolutely fantastic. So look at the back of that. That is super shiny. So Metalux Bees, stamped with real metal, Bee Metalux playing cards feature brilliant light reflection and ultimate luxury. The next level in card play in Magic is now in your hands. Due to the manual stamping process, there may be slight differences from one card to another. Interesting. You know, there could have been a reason why I wore a red shirt today. Who knows? That was not planned at all. Okay, so what do we have so far here? We've got our jokers. Hi, Aunt Sal. Shout out to my aunt. She's watching on the big old TV. We've got some. This is the ace. I absolutely bees are my favorite cards. Just maybe because I like bees or something, but just a cool and simplistic design. So it looks like the pips and everything, there is a little bit of a difference. So let's try to get close for you here. And if you want me to slow down, just let me know. So we do have a little bit of a different color on the face cards, just to match. It doesn't look like they are foil on the front though. Looks like the red cards are a little bit darker red. They're not a bright red. They're more of a closer to a maroon. So yeah, we've got some really nice. I would say they're basically standard, just with a recoloration. So that's nice. Let's see. Anything else in here we should know about? Okay. So this was the one I just read. And then we have number 92 Club Special B brand playing cards, casino quality metal ups. I think it would have been really interesting if there was a double backer. A double foil backer or something. Oh, but I see what David was talking about as far as the side thing. Like even if you do a little bit of a spread, excuse me, a little bit of a spread, you start to get that gild kind of coming through on the sides there. So very nice. They feel great. They feel like a bee would. But I'm going to say this. I don't know if David noticed. It does have a weight to it that the normal bees doesn't. The normal bees have like a lightness to it that with the cards and stuff. And I think the ink is obviously just slightly heavier than normal. But let's take a closer look at the backs to see if we notice any out of place designs or anything. So I'm not seeing anything that's sticking out, which is good. Because if they're manually doing them, yeah, I mean you can see where the lines might be a little bit different, but nothing that sticks out as like an individual anything in particular. So they feel great. They look amazing. They come with the standard stuff here. They add cards. Put the ace back in there. And then we got the standard jokers. Every once in a while, you get a deck of cards that, like, obviously I enjoy doing Magic and stuff, but they're so nice that I want to use them for other things. So I would totally use these for just regular, for playing with. I don't know. That's just how nice they look. It's just, they're shiny. Oh, actually, there's another test there. Whenever you have a shiny card, this is something that we learned from back in our Yu-Gi-Oh days, because you wanted to put your cards in the protective sleeve. So keep in mind if you're playing card games and you see somebody doing this, right? So when you go to lift up your card, they'll do something sneaky like this because the back of the sleeves are shiny. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to catch a glimpse of the next card, because that's. So let's see if we got anything here. I don't know if this is going to show up on camera. Yeah, oh buddy, that is clearly the 3 of clubs. So there's a bonus trick for you guys. A bonus trick. If you're using a shiny deck, you'll be able to see the card underneath on the next card. Maybe not all of them, but that 3 of clubs definitely showed up nice and clear. So something to keep in mind, that if you're using a deck like that, on one hand, you can use that as a nice little way to read the next card, or read the bottom card rather. especially if you're doing one of these things where you're just like, oh, that's definitely a face card right there. Looks like I'm going to say Queen, Jack of Clubs. Yep, Jack of Clubs. So, you know, they would pick this card, they'd put it back down. Boom, you've got your key card without even having to look at anything. So, that is something to keep in mind. And if you're playing card games and you see somebody doing that, call them out. Let's see here. So that's a fun little deck. Enjoyed that. There we go. Okay, so what do we want to talk about next? So since we're still talking about cards, we are going to be giving these away because the same thing that kind of happens every time. I won this as a giveaway, but I had already bought 2 packs. So since they gave it away to me, I'm going to give it away to you guys. This is going to be, it's up to you guys because I just sent out a bunch of giveaway this stuff. It was supposed to be from last month. We still have to announce the winners of the Magic Show giveaway that we've got with Josh Norbito. So we got to figure out we're going to do that. And then we're probably going to do this in April. So we do live streams every 2 weeks, which we'll figure out before we're done here. I should get a calendar or something, but we'll figure out what the next live is going to be. And we will either do the giveaway that day or the following week. It's up to you guys. When do you want to do giveaways? Do you want to do it in the middle of the month or the end of the month? Because we'll usually do one a month. So I know we got a 10-second delay or so. So we'll wait for that while I'm getting the next thing set up here. Maybe, do I have comments on? I don't know if I've got, I might have seen them. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I hadn't seen a comment for a second or two there. So maybe they're all coming at once. But yeah, I know last time we tried to do a live on the laptop, we had an issue. I know Doug Kahn has been having some issues with lives, and he's on a different part of the country than I am. So yeah, whenever, I mean, you guys, I'm just end of the month. Okay, so at the end of April, so I guess that kind of works out because if you guys want to do, because like Rise Magic does games, trivia games. Okay, we one person says end of the month, one person says the middle of the month. So we need a tiebreaker. We got I think one person that's watching is watching on a TV, so she can't comment. So we should have 2 other people. Middle of the month, end of the month. What I was going to say is, like, if we do it at the middle of the month, then, or at the end of the month, then the middle of the month can be used as the game to determine who's going to win or something like that, or the announcement anyway of that. So we'll wait for a tiebreaker. We've got some rope stuff going on here. I'll keep an eye on the chat. David doesn't count. Why do you not count? Okay. Michael P., you've got it. You've got it. Middle of the month will be fantastic. So the middle of April, so whatever. Oh, this is good with this delay here. Okay, so whatever works best for you guys. That's what we're really here for. Because I'm gonna be here either way. I might be late, but I will be here. So whatever works best for you guys as far as doing stuff. So we've got 3 lengths of rope that come with this kit. You can check all that out. We've got a long piece, we've got a medium piece, and we've got a short piece. Okay. Now, the objective of this is not to get it caught on my ear. The objective is to make them all the same size so that we can use the ropes for something, because you can't use this short rope for anything. So we want to make them all the same size, but you got to be careful because these ropes they're stretchy, okay? Because, oh, see, this isn't going to work. Okay, so because they're stretchy, they're actually going to, there we go. At some point, they're actually going to go back to their normal size. You really got to be careful with that. So how about, okay, let's take a closer look here. We got this one here. We got this one here. We got this one here. Okay, over to here. So now that we've got them the same size, why don't we go ahead and tie them together, and maybe that'll help them stay where they should. Okay, fantastic. So we got 3 ropes about the same size. Let's go ahead and leave those right up here for now, because we're going to need that for later, right? Let's see here. Actually, I don't like that there because it's going to get in the way. So let's roll it up like we do with the ropes and stuff. We're just going to go ahead and roll it up just like so, and then we'll leave that right here on the table in front of me. Let's see here. So we have a magic wand. Magic wand. Let's see. Anything open up on this? They move a little bit. I don't want it to be one of those, like those snakes that jump out on us, right? Because that's no good. Those are scary. Okay. We can do a little bit of wand twirling. Here's a story for you, right? So where I grew up, the school, my local school, one of their biggest events that they did was color guard. And so obviously growing up, I was into like, ninja stuff and all that stuff. So working a bow staff, a bokin, and just kind of learning how to twirl stuff. So I have a little bit of skill with that, but I don't feel like my pinky doesn't get involved enough. And I think I'm not snappy enough. So I got to work with this a little bit, but we'll work with that. So we've got the wand. Don't forget, we've got our rope sitting here because we're going to need that a little bit later. I wonder, because these are our old sponge balls. Let's see here, we've got this one here. And then here are the new ones. Okay, so definitely these are 1.5, so these are definitely probably a 2. So we have, and then what are these? These are, I don't know. These are shaped like oranges, so they're a little bit different. So we've got these ones here, so we're going to go ahead and take these out. We're going to put these in the box here as well. I haven't started working with the sponge balls. Let's see. There's a little bit of a magic trick in there as well. Did you get all these magic props from Doug's site? Oh, absolutely. So all of this stuff is from DougConjure.com. The rope, the sponge balls, and the rest of the stuff that we're going to slowly take back out and take a look at more closely now that we have a chance to actually look at them. So this is it's an $80 magic set, and I only say $80 because that includes the shipping that I had to pay. And what that gives you, in my opinion, is it gives you a set of magic props that you can literally run with. And all the tutorials are all included. So if you want to get into any other type of performing besides cards, this set is an all-encompassing set that could really get you off the ground with rope tricks, the sponge balls, the cups and balls, and it comes with the gimmick card deck. So you pretty much have everything available to you. So we've got 4 different sponge balls. We're going to be working on more sponge balls routine. Like I said, all of these come with a little thing here for the website for the tutorials, which I will be working on, but I've only been starting with the rope stuff. So that's one thing that we just did there. So we have that one. Let's see here. And then this kit also comes with the $25 Card Shark combo. So Doug has already sent me these cards, but because of the cards, because it's included in this kit, I've also got 2 sets of these now. That is exactly, that's kind of what I thought as well. That, like, considering this right here is almost half of it for these three gaff decks. And originally when I reviewed them, I didn't know how to use the invisible deck, but obviously from the video I did yesterday, I've really been practicing because Doug has put out more stuff. Plus I have his tutorial from this. Plus I got the Rise Magic tutorial. So I would say maybe close to 2 hours worth of content that I can really start to learn with the invisible deck, which is absolutely fantastic. And then I feel like maybe this Svengali deck is more of like a gimmicky kind of joke, because it does only have the one trick. In my opinion, you might be able to use it differently, but I'm not sure. Then you have the stripper deck, which I feel like you can probably build routines with, and then the invisible deck you could probably play. You could probably do a full on set with, if you really wanted to, if you wanted to be fun with it. So that's really what we're talking about, is that one of these decks could be a 5 to 10 minute prop. One, and then when you add the ropes into it, like for instance, we had our ropes that we what see, we waited too long. Yeah, see, that's what happened. Because we've got our medium sized rope, and then yeah, this one here, that's what happened. Oh, this rope's here. Then we got our long rope and our short rope. So we were going to use that. We made them all the same size, but then they shrank back down. But yeah, so you could use your magic set for like 5 to 10 minutes. You can do the cups and balls for 5 to 10 minutes, and right there you've already got between 15 and 15 minutes and half an hour, and you've got a lot going on there. So another set of these cards, I'm probably going to hang on to them until I learn how to use them a little bit more, but then we might, if anybody's interested, we might send them out as part of a giveaway in the future, down the line, if you guys are interested in that stuff. So wand, let's see, what's the last thing we got here? Let's see, the big one. This is the one that I feel. Oh, we've got more stuff that I forgot. Okay, so we got cups and balls. We're gonna open those ones here. We got more rope stuff that we'll do here in a second, but I'm curious about the thumb tip that I got to compare it to the other one that I have. I got to be careful because this also has a tag on it, so I need to save this for the tutorials. So this is a very soft and very light silk. I think the tutorial, the tutorial for this particular thing is on the bag for that. Well, that didn't work. Usually they have this is a soft thumb tip. Usually they have a size thing, but I don't see one on here. So, let's see here. Maybe it's this thumb. So now we're just comparing this from the MGM Magic thumb tip that we got before. They're only like $3 or something like this. I feel like this one's actually bigger than the one I got from Doug. But I feel like it's softer. Or maybe not. I don't know. I don't know thumb tips that well. But we have multiple thumb tips. So let's see if we can do something like this where we're like, this is to me, this is the hardest part of Maybe I gotta watch those tutorials, but let's see here. See how it works. If there's enough room to do it. So into the hand it goes. And then it barely fits back on my thumb. So, and now we've crinkled a finely. There we go. It goes right back. Okay. So I will practice that a little bit more, but I don't know with thumb tips. I'm not sure if I'm just doing it wrong or because that hurt my thumb. So we do have two thumb tips. This one's clearly, the old one is clearly bigger than the other one. So let's go back to our ropes here for a second. And as far as the videos, the fun thing for Doug Kahn is he does tutorials every single week. So he's actually done some of the tutorials that is offered on the website. He's actually released for free. So you can go watch them right now if you have rope. And part of what we do here on the channel is you guys can practice along with me. So let's see here. We're going to try a setup here where we've got a one-handed knot. So it's like that. And then here's one that he has taught, but it's just something I've known how to do. So we're going to put a nice solid knot into this rope here. It's like so. And then this is the type of knot that if you blow on it, it just comes right out. So you got to be careful with those ones. And then this one, if you like to live dangerously, target practice. There we go. Bullseye knot. And then, of course, all of us go through that phase where we have to learn how to tie our shoes. And what really works out is if you can tie your shoes that fast, then you can go right out and play. You don't have to worry about tying your shoes up because they're already done. But I get a little hungry sometimes, so I messed up. And we're live. See, that's what happens. That knot was too much for me. Couldn't quite eat it. So still working on this one. But I got the first part right. So that one has two phases to it. I just messed up with the second phase, but that's our rope one. We'll give it one more go here without all the funny business. So we'll tie it up just like so, and then knot comes right out. So there we have our rope, the knotology stuff. So that is two of the three things that he teaches on there. One of those tutorials is already up on his public one, so you can go watch that anytime. I'm still working on the cut and restored rope. That one is a little bit more tricky because there's multiple phases to it. And I feel like that one by itself is just boom. You pull your rope out, you do your cut and restore. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I'm back to using the phone, especially when I'm in this type of situation. If I'm going to do something on the table, which I have stuff sitting out in front of me, just so I don't lose it, but I will hold it up to the camera. So if there's anything that you want to see more closely, we will do that. It's just a matter of, I started using the camera again, but I failed. So hopefully I'll use the camera again someday, but for now the phone is just more convenient for what I'm doing. So let's take a closer look here. Okay, so not only is there a stamp for Doug's tutorials, but there's also tutorials on the inside for Murphy Magic. Yeah, they're definitely a lot better than the hoodie, because the hoodie rope that I have from Jay Sankey doesn't have any give to it. But for this one, like, even though the stretch, like it's not really going anywhere when you stretch it, the coils in the rope, the cloth have give to them. So when you pull on it and let go, it's springing, which the other one doesn't. The other one doesn't have a transfer of energy like this does. So there's a lot more that I can do with this based on what I've learned, because I still haven't bought the nice box though. I still haven't bought the tutorial or anything from Jay Senki. So I don't know if if we were supposed to get with the giveaways, if we're just getting the prop or if we're also getting the tutorials with Jay Senki. But I never did get the tutorial with it. I just won the piece of rope. So which is fine. That's fine. It is a giveaway after all. So these are all wrapped individually. Shiny. So as it says, as it advertises, these are polished aluminum, but they are weighted so they don't blow away. It would be my guess. So I have not started to do anything with the with cups and balls. Obviously, I just opened these. So I have seen stuff. No, these ones, there's actually instructions. There's actually instructions on how to put them in there, but I haven't read the instructions yet. So I have to build them myself. Yeah, so trapdoor is not included. Let's see here. I don't know if I want to even attempt anything right now because I haven't been practicing. But let's see here. So if we, yeah, I'm not going to do anything quite yet. But we reviewed them for today. Absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to really get involved with them. I did show you the trapdoor thing a little bit. But I will be watching the tutorials, and we'll see some more Friday stuff. Just like we did with the smaller magic kits, this one is a little bit bigger and a little bit more comprehensive. So I will try to put together, like I talked about, a 15 to 20 minute routine, because most of our videos are 20 minutes long anyway. So I will put together simple little routines with segues and stuff like that, and actually do a performance. And I've already got my idea for this. What I enjoy about these so just like when you have something like this, I still can't do it very well, but the Optical Illusions, basically all you're doing is you're just passing the wand behind the cup, but at the right angle. After making the sound, it looks like it just passes right through. So just to give you that little tidbit for the future. They're simple things. That's really the enjoyable part about a lot of this stuff. That's why I love visual magic, because even if you know how I'm doing it, even if you know that it's like, we've got our cup here, and the cups are falling through each other. They're beautiful moments when you can say, this is pretty solid, but I can still pass the wand right through it. For a split second, if your brain's like, what just happened? Then you have allowed yourself to feel that moment. So that's what I love about visual magic, is that if it tricks you, because for some of us, we love puzzles and we'll just like fiend about how it works. And in some ways, when you're learning magic, you're really ruining the amazement, because you know how everything's done. So when it comes back down to visual magic, from my angle, when I'm doing stuff like that, even I don't really see what's happening. I just know what I'm doing. So that is the fun part, is that I can still enjoy the magic because it's so visual, and it's an optical illusion. So go ahead and put these back in here. I'm considering if I'm going to be traveling and performing, which I'd really like to do. I see that some magicians have like their trolley with their table set up and everything, so I thought that'd be fun. I've also was looking at those little like shoulder sashes. They're really popular again. And then you just kind of put your stuff in there, and then you've got your magic to go. I feel like you could really once, because Jason has said this multiple times. He said if you get good enough, like for himself, if somebody said, "Hey, can you put a show on?" and all he has is a deck of cards, he could do it. So when you could get that point, when you can get to the point where you can do a show, not just with cards, but let's say you're going to do a coin show, and you can do 15-20 minutes of coin work, golden. If you can do ropes, if you can do cups and balls, which cups and balls by itself is probably, you can do a lot with that. So in my opinion, like if you can get to the point where you can just do magic for the sake of a performance, if you're at the point where somebody says, "Hey, can you perform?" and you're just like, "Yeah, sure. Well, what do you need?" And Josh told a story. This is why, if you guys, I know most of you watch the Magic Guys, but for anybody who's new who watches this in the future, if you're not checking out the Magic Guys, the little snippet of information that they give you for they give a lot of information, but the little bit of tidbit information that you're getting in the background is absolutely phenomenal, because Josh talks about how he went to a show, did the performance, and was about to leave, and they're like, "Hey, can we book you for another session right now? Because there's still more people who didn't get to see it." And he's like, he's exhausted. He had other stuff to go do, all that stuff. He's like, "How about this? I'll do one more thing, and then I might do a little bit, just another 5-10 minute thing, and we'll get everybody together." And he said he went to like the bar, and then he went to the convenience store, I don't, like a local area, like wherever he was performing, and grabbed a couple of props, and then went out and performed the set. So that's the innovation that is absolutely fantastic. Hearing about that behind the scenes, it would have been nice to see the show, but also to know that he has the creativity and the ability, the impromptu, spontaneous, whatever you want to call it, just the ability to make something out of nothing within a short period of time is absolutely phenomenal. And that's kind of what I would aspire to be able to do on both sides of, if I'm busking or doing corporate stuff. Because in my opinion, I probably wouldn't be doing a lot of busking, but I like the idea of getting that free experience, because you can just go out and say, "Hey, I will perform for your customers absolutely free. If they want to give me tips, that's up to them, but absolutely free." And then you're getting free experience. And then what's great is you got a business card on hand. They say, "Hey, you were actually pretty good. Can I get a card?" And then they'll book you for an event. That's what I love about that idea. You're getting free experience that's leading to work. So in this set, I feel like if I maybe not mastered, because I'm not, that would take a while, but if I got proficient enough with all of the stuff that's in this box, I feel like I could go out and probably do that. That's how confident I am with this set. Yeah. So that is, so you just needed the bottle. But everything that went into being able to produce that is phenomenal. And I love the fact, like with Jason's cups and balls routine, he added the last phase with his hat, where he loads a melon into the hat. And even if you've watched his stuff 10, 20, 30 times, you know that the melon is coming. But the way that he loads it, the way that he does everything, it's funny. And that's the second part of doing magic. There is a lot of people, especially on YouTube, they want to just upload tricks, tutorials, and things like that. And if they want to do that, it's their channel. Go for it. But performance and just having fun is a part of it. Like messing up and then doing whatever, that's all part of the performance. That's all part of just enjoying the experience of it. And I think that is just as important as learning the actual tricks. So we are at about 50 minutes here, so I do want to announce the winners for the magic show. So I know Scotty P, and you can't really, before we announce the the winners. Let's open it up to talk about some Magic Theory. We've got some new people watching that absolutely love the fact that we're getting new people. So why don't we? What are your guys' thoughts on a lot of the stuff that we were talking about in terms of performance and other people that you might be watching? Because we always like to share in the community. If we're watching the Magic guys, I've mentioned Doug Kahn, things like that. Who are you guys watching to get your inspiration from? Alex Boyer and Spidey. So Alex Boyer, Eric Leclerc, oh, absolutely fantastic. All part like not that they probably want to be recognized as like the Chris Ramsey squad, but like Alex Pandrea, Alex Boyer, Eric Leclerc, Wes Barker, a lot of those people I watch, like they trickled down from watching Chris Ramsey, and they've been on his shows, so that I went or his channel. Spidey, absolutely fantastic. I try to keep up with him every week. Eric Leclerc, he's been doing some funny stuff. Just like he's been hiring somebody to make music with his stuff. I don't know. So that was funny. Alex Boyer, I don't really watch like religiously in terms of like every time that something comes out. Unless he's just not making. Is he doing videos every week, or is it just every once in a while? Am I just getting lost in the mix of it? But they all have fantastic personalities. Is really the important thing about all of them and what they offer. So I also like started watching Card Mechanic. I watched Kier Gomes, which I don't know if he does a lot of Magic on his channel. He does deck reviews and he talks about stuff. Um, Yeah, I think that almost seems to be the case. And Eric Leclerc, like he'll show up for a little bit and then he's not doing it. I usually watch. Wes Barker's been doing like history reviews, which I absolutely love the stuff that he's been doing on his channel. Just talking about some historic things. And then Alex Pandrea, he had like over Christmas, he was like uploading a video a week and stuff. I think because he was promoting for the Knox, which I just got another email from the Luxury Knox. They said nothing has changed, but there was just an update. There was production, more updates on the production. They're moving right along. They suspect that they will be out by the end of April. So those ones are coming out, and then I just did which one? Oh, the Nebulas by Emily Slights. I did that one. So I've got two Kickstarters I'm doing right now. David and I are actually we're trying to keep up on the Kickstarter. So if any of you guys are watching anything that's on Kickstarter that you think that we would like, we're gonna try to do a stacked effect where we buy one Kickstarter every month, so that like as we're buying them, when we catch up to the production and the release date, we'll actually be getting a deck a month to review from Kickstarter once we get down the line. As long as we can catch them properly, we want to be able to review one Kickstarter deck a month is my goal anyway. So if you guys know of anything that's out right now that you think we would like, I've got to check back in on the Emeralds. They're like the Princess deck. They have the King, Queen, Jack, and Princess. And what I really like about that is there's 4 court cards, but you can actually remove one of them if you want to have, like, instead of having the king be the high card, you can have the queen be the high card, or you can take the jack out and just have the king, queen, princess, or the king, princess, and jack, however you want to do it. It gives a little bit of customization to the deck, which I really enjoy. Plus, the emerald color is absolutely fantastic. So, if you guys are aware of any Kickstarters or just any upcoming cards that are coming out that we haven't caught on to, let us know, because there is a lot. There is a lot of cards coming out. It's hard to keep track of all of them. So, obviously, if you guys know of any, just drop me a message. You can either comment on a video or you can reach out to me on Facebook or Instagram. I have uh, all the private message stuff. The Nabi cards. I will have to. So I would say send me a link, but I'm logged in on the app, but not on the website. So anytime somebody tries to send me there, it'll bring up the website, and then I don't log in for some reason. So I'll have to look that up. The Nabi deck. I'll look that up after we're done here. So that could be one of them. So that's really what we're looking for, is just unique decks that we can review that maybe not a lot of other people. Yeah, I'll type up Nabi. This is why I enjoy having the laptop as the live, because I could literally just take my phone right now and type in Nabi and look it up. So I'll do that afterwards. So yeah, we'll take a look at those, and then Magic Show. We've got a Magic Show. Josh has been kind of on the hook here on the line since the end of March, or the end of February. Wait. Yeah, February. Sorry, I forgot where we were. So we've got 3 winners for that. So Scotty P is absolutely fantastic. He actually lives in Australia, right down, like, I'm guessing pretty close to where Josh and Jason are, because he has actually helped Josh with some of his performances. So Scotty P is definitely, he's won the first slot, and then Michael P, for your support and everything, you're definitely getting the second slot, and then now there's only the third slot, and we've got, I was gonna flip a coin. It's a toss up between K Studio and David. So we'll flip a coin. I don't know if K Studios is on. We chat and stuff, because the last thing that we're going to talk about after this, there's a little bit of an update on what's going on with that. But I've been working with K Studios on a project. So we're gonna go ahead and flip a coin. David, if you want to call it, this is. I'll try to time it. I don't know if it'll work. So as far as, like, there's a 10-second delay. So I guess what I'll do is I'll keep my hands in frame. I'll flip the coin. You can type at any time, heads or tails, and we'll hold it up here like so. And then that way we'll hold the coin up like this, and you can call it, and I'll hold my arms up here and get really tired until I see it pop up on screen. Maybe this was maybe this wasn't a great idea. Let's see how long I can hold my arms out here. Are you just messing with me, David? Unless he's not here. Maybe he left and didn't tell me, and now I'm just up here like this, looking all silly. I'm at elbow. I'm gonna get my elbow under me. There we go. Maybe I should have asked if he was still here. Maybe that would have been the better idea. Oh, somebody left. Like, I can't see this guy torture himself. I gotta get out of here. No? Okay. I'm not seeing anything showing up. Okay, so just so we know on screen here, it was heads. Okay, so we'll have to figure something else for that, but I will reach out to the 2 of them. Maybe David doesn't want it. Who knows? Maybe that's why he didn't say anything. But we definitely got Scotty P and Michael P. I will let Josh know once we have the third person selected. Maybe I'll just do the Wheel of Destiny. I don't know. Michael P, you're still out there? Hearing no noise in the tree line. Hey, that's absolutely fantastic. Raghib, I know that you are a great supporter of the Magic Guys as well. So how about this? Scotty P, Michael P, and Raghib, you are the winners for the Magic Show. I will let Josh know so that you guys can work out a time to go see the Magic Show. Absolutely fantastic. We still got 2 people watching, which I'm guessing is Michael P and my aunt is still on the screen, I'm guessing. But
the last thing I want to talk about, is before I lose my voice here, is Sign Off Deck. Production is done. They are on the way. I'm getting 3 decks. One for my version of the Sign Off, and which is the coin version, and then there's the geometry version that K Studio and I worked out the design on, and then so that will be the second version. They should be in the mail anytime now. They should be here by within 7 business days, and I've started working on the tuck case for them. So that will be the next launch. Plus, I'm going to be working on the face cards for the second part of the launch. Once I get the back design good, then I'll work on the face design. Or once they come in and the back, if the back design is good, I'll put together the face design and get the tuck case. That way, for the second time I purchase the deck, I will be purchasing a custom tuck case with it as well. So I will have the tuck case as an example, as well as the cards finished to start showing on the channel, because I wanted to get these ones out as quickly as possible so that I knew how the routine worked. Because if I get these cards and the stock on them is good, then we'll just run with it from Make Playing Cards. Because I mean, we could go to Bicycle for it, but if they're good enough for Make Playing Cards, then why not just go with Make Playing Cards? We still are waiting on the Canis Lupus, which should be here within the next couple of weeks. The middle of April, I think, is what he was saying. So Canis Lupus should be out, and if he used Make Playing Cards, then they should be good. So I will reach out to. I'll post it. I'll post it for you guys who the winners are, and then I'll get in touch with Josh, because I'm sure he chats with Ragiv as well. He chats with all 3 of you. So I will send that out to him so that he knows, and then we'll move forward with that. So absolutely fantastic. And I apologize for being late again. We had some fantastic stuff going on here today. And we will see you on Monday, where we will be opening this. So can't wait for that. So remember, stay positive, stay active, and stay awesome. And we'll see you in the next one. Thank you, Michael P. Where's the button? Here we are.